This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill, they got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flies. With energy, nice job there on that third down and using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. So the Michigan Wolverines offense out there for their first possession. And we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that previous play. Trying the old counter play here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Got it.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Bringing pressure. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's hit as he throws it. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 35. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's a direct snap. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. Offense comes out to start this drive. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Look at a pass here on second down. Quick throw testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance with a pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On first and 10, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Throwing again on second and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Design quarterback run.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner looking to create better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
But how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. shotgun. He'll hand it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear at the 30. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost him.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on third down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Keeps it on the draw. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hand off to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, looking to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Throwing off play action. He'll try a pass here. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It'll be 55 yards. And they pick up the first on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. And they finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, you could see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
The offense really clicking here. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. Going toward the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
And That's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The pass rush closing in. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack it. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the running back takes the handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Ball handed off. Watch the spin move. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence. And they now have the lead here with time running out. What a moment.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The tight end has got it.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He keeps it. He's past the marker and still going. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's caught across the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete on the final play. Broken up by the defense to preserve this victory. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.